It was nearly midnight when Daniel hurried down the empty street, his breath clouding in the cold air. The city was quiet, unnervingly so, as though it had been abandoned. Just as panic began to gnaw at him, headlights cut through the fog. The last bus of the night screeched to a stop. The doors opened with a hiss. Daniel climbed inside, dropping his fare into the machine. The bus was dimly lit, the air heavy and stale. Only 5 passengers sat scattered across the seats. None of them moved. None of them spoke. Their faces were pale, their expressions blank, as though they'd been carved from stone. Daniel slid into a seat near the back, telling himself it didn't matter. A ride was a ride. He pulled out his phone to pass the time, but something nagged at the back of his mind. When he glanced up again, his stomach dropped. Every passenger was wearing the same thing, dark coats buttoned to the collar, shoes polished but caked with dust, hands folded perfectly still in their laps. Trying to ignore it, Daniel turned to the window. But the city rolling past looked wrong. The streets twisted endlessly, buildings repeating like a broken film reel. The same corner, the same lamppost, over and over again. He leaned forward. "Excuse me," he said softly to the driver. "Does this bus go to Maple Street?" The driver's broad shoulders tensed, but he didn't turn around. His voice was rough, almost gravel scraping against metal. "There's no Maple Street on this route." Daniel swallowed hard. "Then where are we going?" From the corner of his eye, he saw movement. One of the passengers had turned their head toward him. Slowly, stiffly. Its eyes were empty sockets, hollow black pits that seemed to swallow the dim bus light. Its lips curled back into a grin that split too wide, stretching ear to ear. Daniel shot up from his seat, heart pounding. The other passengers began to turn. One by one, each with that same wide, impossible grin. "Stop the bus!" Daniel shouted, banging on the door. "Let me out!" The driver's gaze flicked to the rearview mirror, and Daniel's blood turned to ice, because the reflection staring back wasn't his. It was one of them. Smiling, Daniel's hands clawed at the door. His voice cracked. "Please, let me out." The bus slowed. Relief surged through him until the doors opened, and he saw only darkness outside. No street, no city, just endless black. The grinning passengers rose in unison, stepping closer, their shoes clicking against the floor. The driver's voice rumbled low. "You bought your ticket. There's no getting off." Cold hands gripped Daniel's shoulders. He screamed, but the darkness outside swallowed the sound whole. The bus lurched forward again, vanishing into the fog. And when the city woke the next morning, no one remembered Daniel had ever existed.
That was today's tale, but the night is full of more. Subscribe to Echo Tales before the next shadow finds you.